Hello, everyone. I'm not sure how many people are actually going to tune in or anything like that, but here's a better view of that pink hair that I promised. This is Naomi Denmother of EQ2 Traders Corner, and I am raising money for Extra Life 2021, which is a charity event that allows gamers to play it forward to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And specifically, my team is raising money for Rady's Children's Hospital in San Diego. It is a fabulous charity, and these hospitals and these kids can really use the extra money. As I know personally, unfortunately, being hospitalized during the pandemic is horrifying. Absolutely no bones about it. It is a horrible, horrible time to be in the hospital, even though there's never a good time to be hospitalized. For sick children, it's unbelievably traumatizing. Not being able to see their family, not being able to have contact with people, that even a hug can be a terrifying thing. Even in normal times, if they're immune compromised or something like that, it is very, very frightening. So anything that we can do to brighten these children's day is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And that's why I'm very glad that we have met that second goal. Thank you, John. Yes, I am very excited about that goal being met. I had a first goal of $500, and that was raised relatively quickly, well before this game day happened. And yes, I noticed my ears are lopsided here. I'll have to fix that in a bit. They'll probably pop off if I try to fix it while I'm wearing it. But anyway, the first goal was reached pretty quickly. So then I changed the goal to needing $1,000 for this wonderful charity, and promised that if I hit it before game day, which is today, I would. I'm going to be a one-eared cat. Anyway, I promised if I reached it before today's game day that I would then dye my hair pink. It's been over a year since before my hospitalization last August, actually. Since I've really actively done much with the coloring, I was going very, very beige because graying redheads just go that way. And I had forgotten how much fun this was. It's a lot of extra effort, especially when you've got double ostomies and you're dyeing the bags and all of that when you're coloring it, because this is a color in conditioner. This is, I just lost the name, which is going to happen a lot when I'm talking live. I just, fibromyalgia, you lose words, you find them again. They just kind of happen. Overtone. Overtone is what this is. It's just a wonderful conditioner. It does not hit my allergies. And you just kind of throw it on. And for the deep conditioning, it's 15 minutes. For the daily conditioning, it is 10 minutes leave-in. And it'll wash out eventually, but it's something. And it's fun. It really is. It's a lot of fun. So if you excuse me for a moment, I'm going to fix this ear. And I'm going to see if we can move the laptop stand a little bit so you can see one of the fur babies there on the floor for a moment while I get this headset fixed. Oh, that's slightly better. Anyway, this is a Razer Kraken headset. And I had wanted to get the Kraken kitty, and they did not have the Kraken kitty in stock in pink when I first did it. So I bought the ears separately. It's kind of fun. But anyway, as I was saying, this is a great charity. We did hit the $1,000 mark. It's at like $1,000 and $1,020 right now. I don't know if I'll be getting any more. As I mentioned in one of the other little videos, the fundraising will go through December 31st of this year. They do it on a yearly thing. So if somebody decides later on that they want to donate, this fundraiser will be open. My fundraising page will be active until the 31st of December. All funds do go to them. Nothing comes to me. This YouTube channel is not monetized. I'm nowhere near enough followers. I'm not worried about it. This isn't about hyping anything for me. This is specifically for the kids. And the more we can do for it, the better. I'm going to just slide back here and see if I can get my cuddly boy to come over and to do a little cuddling. And of course, with the ostomy bag, I gotta get away. Hi, sweetness. Oh, hi. Hello. Let's just set this down for a minute. There we go. And you can say hello too. Yes. Yeah. You want to say hello? All 15 pounds of him. He's a big boy. And he just discovered the wonders of laps this past year. He's 10 years old and had never, ever gotten into laps. He's a big love monster. He'll sprawl on the floor and flaunt his tummy and everything else, but had never really gotten into laps until this past year. And now he butts in on meetings and everything else. His name is Hood. I did not pick it. He was a shelter rescue along with his bondmate. Nala she's somewhere. But anyway, they came with their names. So I like to think that he's a little bit of a Robin Hood, because he's definitely not the thug type of Hood. And yes, you're shedding like wild, big boy. Okay, you go down. You go take your nap. Anyway, this is all supposed to be about me doing a gaming marathon. And since I didn't have this set up for streaming, I can't show you what I'm doing. So I will go back and start gaming again and do some videos shortly. But I did want to check in now that we're done with our Icarus beta for the morning. That's an interesting little survival game, and that's part of Spouse Faction. It was something that he decided that was on Steam that sounded interesting. They do beta weekends every other weekend, which is a really interesting way to do it. They'll throw it up for a weekend with specific goals and then turn it off for 2 weeks while they're working on it, and then they turn it back on for a weekend and so forth. And it gets them some interesting footage, and they can also just try different chunks of what they're doing. It's a survival game. We've killed each other several times by felling trees on each other, shooting arrows at each other when we're trying to shoot the wolves that are attacking us and things like that. But normally what you're supposed to be doing is surviving against the environment, which includes wolves and bears and weather. And it's different. It's fun. But we've been doing that every other weekend, and this was a weekend to do it. So we did that for a little while. And now I'm going to head into EQ2 beta, and I will have some video footage later. It is a beta where there is no non-disclosure agreement, so that I can video what I'm doing and so forth. So I will take a sightseer, and I will do some sightseeing there. I do have Twitch, John, but I have never used it. I put the link in the comments to the tour video that you commented on earlier today, so you can see it there. But I have not done anything with it other than watch a couple of streams. I've started watching a couple of EQ2 streamers just to give them a bit of moral support and so forth. I can't, subscribe to everybody because, well, that's, money over on Twitch. But for following, yes, I can give them followers and I can give them watches and so forth. And that's what I've been doing. I had originally planned on doing some streaming today, but energy levels were a little low, and I decided not to push it. I decided, instead of stressing out and trying to learn something new and get a handle on it, I was just going to game and do what I'm used to, which is just videos and then uploading them. So I will be uploading some later. I am going to go on a tour of the EQ2 beta first to show everyone the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful eye candy over there. It is absolutely gorgeous. The artists knocked it out of the park. So I will go over and do that first. And then I may do some regular EQ2 gameplay later. I may do a little bit of No Man's Sky. I may do a few other things like, my little Shop Titans game and things like that. I will bop around. I will randomly do videos. I will update on that web page that I started and just run amok, 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 amok. Oh, let's go get that. Let's show off the rolling pin of doom. This, along with the holder, and look at the personality on it. It's got like dents in it and so forth from all the times that supposedly Mom has given it a whack on people and so forth. This was done or started by Nobrin, one of the artists for EQ2. And basically, they got the whole team to sign it. In fact, they managed, when Domino had already headed to Canada, to get her to sign it as well. So it is signed by the dev team that existed at that time for EQ2, which was just phenomenal. I mean, when my husband brought this home for me, because they handed it to him, I sat on the floor and cried. I was just so knocked away. It was such a wonderful, thoughtful thing. And it's perfect, with me and the rolling pin. It is so wonderfully fitting. And I get to see it every day and just coo at it. And that's just a wonderful thing. Just sits there in my office. And that is the RPOD, the rolling pin of doom. Yes, the real grail, John. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so I'm going to close this off now. Now, this is the first ever time that I have done a live video on here. So now I can say I've done that, and I will go and run amok and do some more gaming. And hopefully we'll pull in a little more money today. It sounds like Extra Life has already pulled in $1 million overall today from this game day for all of the various Children's Miracle Network hospitals in the US and Canada. And that's a phenomenal thing. And it is, of course, tax deductible for those in the US. For those outside of it, laws vary. I don't know how well that will go through. But I will see everybody later.